Hello there. Thanks for joining me on my video today. Okay, I'll be sharing something very important with you as regards balancing your life as a fashion designer. I received quite a number of messages on different platforms, social media platforms, on how can a woman manage a multi-dimensional flows. For instance, she has a role to her family, as a mother, as a wife. She has a role to our clients and our staff, as a business person, an employer or an employee. She has a role in her office, that's in her career line. And also as a religious person, she has a role to play in the place of worship, whether mosque or church. So I want to see, how does a woman really balance all these things together in her everyday to day life? Now, the thing is, we don't rise to the level of our visions. Rather, we fall to the level of our systems. So I'm going to say, what repeatable pattern of events, what systems have you put in place, okay? And what have you created around your life to ensure that you're productive, you're efficient, and you are effective? Now, what systems have you created around your finances, your spendings, your income, your savings, your investments? What systems have you created around your life that can make things work for you? Now, around your health too, what things have you put in place for your healthy living, for hygiene, for stress relief, for fitness, for these things that can help you, put your body together while you are doing this business as a fashion designer? Also, in your marriage, what systems have you put in place to spend time with your family, your husband, your children, your vacation, whether holidays, whether anything that can help you bond with your family members better? And also, if you're planning to if you're planning to seek another career path, or you're planning to get better, what plans have you put in place to take courses, to go on trainings, to attend conferences, to attend seminars that are going to be beneficial to your business? Okay, now I'm going to say that creating a system is very important. So a system is a repeatable order of events built around your life to keep you effective, energized, and productive. That's what a system is. And really, nobody can be productive without having a system around their lives. So now you're going to create an interesting working system for yourself in order to create a balanced life. Now, having a balanced life is most important for me as a fashion designer, as a mother, as a wife, as a business person, even as a professional in my field, in my career field. Having a balanced life is what I crave for, okay? So not living a lopsided life that this one is 100%, the other one is 2%, the other, you just have to bring everything together where they are all rounded. You're living an all-rounded life in your situation. Okay, now, so let's go into the video proper. I'm going to be sharing with you the things that have worked for me over the years. Been in business for 5 to 7 years right now in fashion business. What has really worked for me? So now, before we dive into that, if you're new to this page, please hit the subscribe button so that every time I post a new video, you will be notified. You will be notified. Sorry, you will get the notification. So now, and if you are new, if you like the content of my videos, please just share and subscribe and like and make your comments. I really want to hear from you. I want to get your feedbacks. So now, how can I create a balanced life for myself? The first thing is to set goals. You really have to set your goals. Now, what major goals do you have for the year? What goals do you have for the month? What goals do you have for the weeks and your day? For example, perhaps you have been doing so many things as a fashion designer. You have been sewing for people, you've been doing bespoke, you've been doing kiddies, you've been doing bridals, you've been doing men, you've been doing casual wear, occasion events. And then you just sit down and say, come, I want to just focus on female ready to wear. I'm not going to take fabrics from this person, wait for fabrics. I want to just go to the go fully into ready to wear business. Now, this is important. That is your yearly goal. Okay. Now you're going to break that goal into small bits for each quarter. Okay, the first quarter of this year, I want to be able to register the business as a limited liability company with the Corporate Affairs Commission. Oh, that's a beautiful. So I'm going to be working towards that for the first quarter of that year. So the second quarter, I want to source for my fabrics, my unique fabrics, whether from different parts of the world, I want to source for fabrics. That's my goal. And then I want to also get seamstresses or tailors who can help produce my designs. So for the second month, I'm going to be operational. Second month, you're getting your person to sew for you. You're getting a designer to design, to bring your designs into reality. Yeah, so they sketch for you, the fashion illustrations and all. So the second month, the second quarter could be one of operational goal. Now the third quarter, you can say, oh, now I want to focus on my targeting and my marketing. So where are the women who can buy my products, who need these products? Okay, where are the women? I know the women need this, but who are they? What age fraction? What demography? Where are they really? And so you go to so for the third quarter, you can decide to focus on marketing and targeting. There you will be able to know whether you will sell better online or do on-site. That's physical store. Yes. So you know whether to get a boutique, whether to rent a boutique, whether to do this, to do that. Well, if it's an online store, that's when you need to work with a web designer, a website designer, and someone who can design an online store for you. Or better still, you can liaise with e-commerce platforms. You can go on e-commerce platforms to sell your products to people in your target. So that by the time you look at that, you're sure about the quarterly goals. Now, for each month in each quarter, you're going to break down that goal for each quarter into months. What am I going to do in the first month, in the second month, third, fourth, like in the third month? Yeah. So from there, setting your goals, you begin to get clarity on your vision, clarity of what you want to do as a designer. Okay. So now the next thing is care for your body, soul, and spirit. As a woman, there's this tendency to care for everybody around you except yourself. You're sacrificing too much. You're sacrificing so much that you believe, oh, family is everything. So if my kids are okay, I'm fine. If my husband is okay, I'm fine. But how often do you treat yourself? How often do you invest in your body? How often do you eat good food? How often do you exercise? How often do you pay attention to your body? Anytime you are stressed and you need to rest, do you take time out to rest? Now, looking at the mind, how often do you focus on mental development, on self-development? How do you read books about business? Do you read books about your mind? Do you read books about expanding your horizon, even in the fashion industry? You have to take note of this too. In your spirit, for me, I do my worship, my prayers, so I can hear the mind of God concerning my business, concerning my day. So you have to really focus, do these things on a steady. Now, we'll move on to another point, and that is creating routines for your daily activities. You see, when you don't create routines for yourself, you are not able to track your productivity. You're not able to track your efficiency. But when you create routines for your daily activities, that's like writing a timetable where you journal every activity of your day, from your prayers in the morning to preparing your kids for school, to creating a design, to doing school runs, to meditating, to doing so many things for your day, it must be journaled. You must write them out so that as each day goes by, whatever activity you have been able to achieve, you tick it off the box. You tick it off the box, so you know, oh, I've been able to achieve this today. I've been able to achieve this today, and whatever I can't achieve today, I move it to tomorrow. Do you understand? So when you create routines around your life every day, and this I do every night. I write my to-do list for the next day the night before. So you can even do your weekly plan, your weekly scheduling. That's every Sunday night or Sunday evening. You can do your weekly scheduling for the week. Okay, now the next thing I want to talk about is that you should know your energy level. You should know when you're most productive and when you are less stressed. For me, I'm an early riser. Anything from 4:30 a.m. to 12 noon. That is my best creative period of the day. So I get to do my sketching, I get to do my planning for my business, I get to do so many things. I'm also a writer, so that's when I also get to write stuffs. I get to edit manuscripts, and that's my most productive hour for the day. 6 hours, 4:30 a.m. to 12 noon. So you're going to check yourself, know your own energy level. When are you most productive? That's the time you should target for your business. Oh, I'm most productive early in the morning. So once the kids are off to school, I'm getting on my sewing machine 2 hours straight, I'm sewing. Or 30 minutes, I want to rest, and then I go on to do other things for myself. Do you understand? Now, this helps you not to get too overwhelmed. It helps you to know what to delegate. When you have outlined your routines for the day, you know what somebody else can handle in your responsibility. Yes, there are some responsibilities that can be handled by somebody else on your behalf. So you don't have to do so many things at the same time. If you plan to do your cooking at weekends, you plan to make different soups, different dishes, you can actually delegate to someone to do the shopping for you. You can delegate to someone to do the preparation for you. Maybe you want to grind pepper, you want to do all that. You don't have to be the one running around doing all these things by yourself. By the time you have scheduled for your week, for your day, you know what you can delegate to other people while you focus on your major responsibility. I hope we're learning something. Okay. Now the next thing is to allocate time to your daily activities. Allocate time. So for me, from 4:30 to 5:30 is my prayer time. From 5:30 to 7 o'clock, school runs, school preparation for work. Then once it's 8 to 9, I get to prepare my designs, my stuffs. Once it's 9:30 to 12 noon, that's when I'm busy sewing. I'm busy doing my stuff. So from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock, I can say, oh, this is social media time. Let me reply my emails. Let me check my messages on Instagram or Facebook and all that. So now I must tell you that you have to do your most difficult and creative task first in the day. If you have different things you want to do in a day, I prefer that you do the most difficult in your most productive time of the day, which usually should be the first thing. Because after that period, there's a tendency or there's a possibility that you get distracted. Once the stress is coming, you get distracted. So then you can be able to do other flexible things, at those times that are not too stringent. But for the most productive part of your day, it's better you do the most difficult thing. Maybe that's figuring out a design or pursuing a particular contract or something. Whatever you think is most difficult for that day is what you should do first in your most productive hour. Okay? But in a situation where there's an urgency, maybe a client needs to get a dress done, or maybe there's an important order, then I would say that it's better to go for something that is urgent than what is creative. Urgency over creativity. especially when you are in that fix. When you're in a fix, please go for urgency. Whatever is urgent, it's not what's most creative to do, but if it's urgent that you get that thing done immediately, please go for urgency above creativity. Now you have to prioritize so that your reputation is intact. You have to prioritize. It's not that a client is ordering for a dress today and then you say, oh sorry, it's not in my routine for today, I'm going to deliver on next week, whereas you've already promised that you will deliver this week. So then you have to be very careful. You must prioritize different events. In economics, there's something called scale of preference. So after you've done your scheduling for the day, you will know which one is most important to be done urgently, while you can scale them in an order of preference like that. Now, the next thing is know when to switch off distractions and focus. A lot of times, we keep our phones on. So the notifications keep coming from Facebook, from Instagram, and you just drop whatever you're doing and you go and check it up, and you're busy fuddling with your phone, you are chatting, you are that. At the end of the day, you see that you have chatted 7 hours of the day, or cumulatively, you've chatted 4 hours of the day. You spent that on social media, and you're like, I've not been able to meet my goals for this week. I've not been able to meet my goals for this day. That's because you have been distracted. So now I want to encourage you, know when to switch off from distractions. Know when to focus on your goals. Now another thing is, if you're losing energy, please take quick breaks. If you're getting tired on a job, if you're getting tired while doing something, just drop it and then take a walk. I take a walk, I go gist with my staff, with some of my colleagues too. I just make a call, I go on phone, I chat, I do video calls, or I just check on someone. Yes, if you're losing your energy or you're losing motivation on a job, please take a quick break, stand up from your machine and take a walk around. And then you can also munch on fruits, on nuts, vegetable fruit, coleslaw. You can take fruits, you can take peanuts, but I wouldn't advise you to take soda drinks or junks. Yes, or packaged foods. Yeah, I won't advise. Just take something natural, something very healthy for your body. Okay, now you need to know when to create time for family. For me, Sunday is family time. I don't do any business on Sundays. I don't do it. So that's the time to hang out with your family, to go worship God in your church or something. And it's a time to also prepare for the week. Yes. So you can also, spend time bonding with your spouse, bonding with your children, bonding with everybody around you. Okay. So now I want you to plan your life properly as a woman using these tips that have worked for me. Yes, because really, if you must elevate in your business, if you must upgrade in your business, you must create systems around your life so that you can track your productivity and efficiency. If this video has been very helpful to you, I'd like you to give it a thumbs up and also share it with your friends, fellow designers, fellow professionals, so that they can be guided in moving on to their next level. And as the year is rounding up, I pray that the Lord will expand our territory in 2022, and I pray that the goals that we have set for the year and have not yet achieved, very soon we will receive ideas on how to achieve them this year in Jesus' name. Have a beautiful time. It's love from Debbie Rose. My name is Bukola Olajide. Bye. Till I see you next time.